Bro, I pretty much called it from the beginning of the season, NFL season, whether Lamar Jackson can return to MVP form. As I said in the Now or Never video that I made, he's one of the most physically gifted quarterbacks of all time. And this season, he proved the doubters all of that. The Baltimore organization finally got it right by supplying Lamar with the best offensive talent he had since coming into the league. But faith without work is dead, and the future two-time MVP put in the work to get his team to this position.
The 49ers kicked the shit out of the Ravens on Monday night. I'm sorry, I know that's disrespectful to the Ravens, but let's be realistic. At home, they got to fly across the country on Christmas night, and the 49ers are waiting. And the 49ers are going to dismantle the Ravens. And if it's a Super Bowl preview, the Super Bowl is going to suck.
Missed a tackle, and that means Lamar Jackson and company, they set up. Jackson has started 0 for 3. There's his first of the night, and it's Flower to the yardage if you're the Ravens to make the field goal try easier on Tucker. Jackson will do just that and get the first down. Still running. Catch.
Yeah, once Lamar gets outside the pocket, Aguilar sees that he's in trouble. He starts up the field, and he turns and comes right.
Hey, you just got to respect the brother grind. It took a lot to get to this point of the season. And it all started in the offseason with his contract dispute and whether the NFL owners was in collusion with not wanting to make him the highest paid quarterback in the league. And to keep it real with you, they was in collusion. And that all started with the Cleveland Browns being desperate and paying Deshaun Watson a fully guaranteed $250 million contract. That itself turned the quarterback market upside down, so the owners had to become lock and step. Then after that, all the top QBs fell like dominoes, to the Jalen Hurts, to the Joe Burrow. And they deserve that bread because both of them came off a Super Bowl appearance, which Lamar hasn't. But one thing he has that they don't is an MVP in this league, and that should hold some weight. Plus, he's the better overall talent between the two. But Lamar is both blessed with gifts and cursed. His unique running ability put him in harm's way more than Burrow and Hurts. And as far as his postseason goes, I mean, the brother been very unsuccessful. And that go into play when I was talking about the owners in collusion against Lamar. They give a $250 million to a player that plays this type of ball with the running style, with his injury record. It could break your franchise, but it can also make your franchise. Lamar Jackson is like a Ferrari, bro. You don't drive those cars every day. Yeah, it's performance-based, but the wear and tear can put you in a hole. And the Baltimore Ravens organization finally realized that by giving Lamar the weapons he needs to help carry the load and to prolong his career.
With the 22nd pick in the 2023 draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Zay Flowers.
An adjustment. What will Vic Fangio do defensively? Jackson, step and fire. Oh, full separation for Zay Flowers. Flowers cuts it. Flowers has the angle and the touchdown.
The Ravens pretty much gave Lamar everything he needed. The biggest acquisition looking back on it was the offensive coordinator in Todd Monken. That let you know the organization had full confidence in Lamar despite the contract dispute. Now you have an offensive coordinator that'll build a system around his skill set instead of him being a system himself. And that's what killed a lot of the previous Ravens teams. They relied too much on Lamar in their running game. And it made them one-dimensional when they played against an elite defense. And in the playoffs, 9 times out of 10, you playing up against a top 10 defense or top 5 offense. Either that made the Ravens running game ineffective by making them one-dimensional or by putting fast points on the board, forcing Baltimore to go against their strength, making them throw the football, which Lamar MVP season, he had no outside threats. To me, Greg Roman's running style was only effective because of Lamar and his dual threat ability. It's just that they rely too much on it. And as the league see more of it on film, eventually they're going to adapt to that scheme, forcing Lamar to throw to the outside without the top receiving corps. His only saving grace was Mark Andrews. And that's the difference between that MVP Lamar and this one. He no longer relies on Mark Andrews, and it shows because Mark was injured like in week 11 and Jackson never missed a beat. And you know, crazy part is, this year numbers don't even show it compared to his last MVP campaign. Numbers don't lie, that's for sure, but they don't tell the whole truth. It don't show the loss of J.K. Dobbins and Keaton Mitchell at the running back position. And it damn sure don't show the loss of the great Mark Andrews, who still has an outside chance of playing on his playoff run. If not, they still have Isaiah Likely, who is a quicker and faster athlete at the tight end position than Andrews. But it's the defense. That's the backbone of the Ravens team, and they've been a great complementary piece to Lamar in the offense all year. And that's a recipe for success in the NFL. A strong running game, a top 5 defense, and an efficient offense. You're gonna win buku games, bro. Then you add on top a quarterback with this type of skill set, you should make some noise. That's the thing, you should. Truth of the matter, the playoffs hasn't been too kind to Lamar and the Ravens. He has a 1-3 record in the postseason. And that's what I mean, it's now or never for Lamar, because if he don't make it out the AFC this year, his chances drop big time with the years going forward. The AFC was plagued this year with injuries to its contemporaries at the quarterback position. From Joe Burrows to Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, etc. A lot of his competition was eliminated by injury, not by defeat. So you can expect it to be a harder climb to the top next year than it was this year. And you still have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. See, to me, Lamar and Allen is in the same boat. 2 top 5 quarterbacks with nothing to show. And the AFC conference is theirs to lose. And that's based on the injuries of the pass throwers that I just mentioned. Plus the state of the Kansas City Chiefs, who has a major problem at the receiver position. But despite that, still made it to the playoffs because of the all-world player they have in Patrick Mahomes. This is the perfect time to take the AFC, because next year, they're going to load up at the receiver for Pat. So it's time for the future 2-time MVP to leave his mark. Not during the regular season, not as the king of the North, but during his playoff run that's going for a Super Bowl championship. Don't let it be all in vain, but we'll see, and I wish the brother good fortune. But for sure, man, I'll be with y'all next time.